This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And I'm HiddenXperia.
And Will, what's today?
Today is Manic Monday.
And for Manic Monday today, with our special guest who has a few subscribers, why don't you tell everybody about your channel?
My channel is HiddenXperia. I make primarily Halo lore videos, but I also make some Halo news videos, some sort of like general Halo videos, and soon TM, some Resident Evil and Doom lore videos as well as Halo. So branching out is in progress.
That's awesome. That's definitely something we'll have to talk about on Wednesday.
Yes, definitely.
Will, did I already ask you what today was? Did I miss that?
Yes, you already did.
Okay, so why don't we get into those quick topics you wrote up?
All right, so first, the new Xbox Series X logo. Thoughts, concerns, general opinions.
I actually hadn't seen this until you pointed it out to me. I didn't even know it changed.
One of the funny things about this logo, I saw this tweet when it got released. So the logo is quite similar to the Sony Xperia phone logo.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
And I'm a HiddenXperia. So I don't want to say that it was done on purpose, but you never know. Maybe the stars aligned or something.
Yep. This next one of your deep dive videos is figuring your connection to this logo.
The deep history between HiddenXperia and the Series X logo.
Mm-hmm.
The Xperia Play was a factor, right?
You never know.
Maybe. No. That is an interesting logo. I actually this isn't actually the logo I found when I looked up new Xbox Series X logo, but I'm glad it came up correctly this time. Mm-hmm. The one I saw was much more different. Let's put it that way. I'm glad this is it, though. This makes more sense.
I don't really have an opinion. I don't really care. I just want the system to work well and have good games.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. I mean, the logo is nice and simple. Not overly designed or anything. It's nice and simple, to the point. Looks pretty nice, but at the end of the day, it's just the logo. Like, it's bottom of the list in terms of like priority. I think.
How did I even find this? I don't even see the logo I saw the other day. So okay, I'm not questioning this anymore. This looks a lot cleaner than the one I saw. The one I saw had like the outline of some people on it. I was like, this is weird. So I'm glad. Might have been sleeping. Maybe that was what it was. I don't know.
You were just hallucinating.
What's that
So
second?
The real question is, what's the boot up screen gonna look like?
I bet it'd be Fruit Ninja / No.
You know what? That's actually not a terrible idea. Something like that isn't actually a terrible idea.
It could be an energy sword, Covenant energy sword.
I was gonna say that'd be amazing for the energy sword.
Yeah, you never know.
I still think the original Xbox had the best boot up screen.
Dude, the original Xbox boot up screen was like the biggest aesthetic. Oh my god, I love that animation so much. The sound, like the actual animation itself, just chef's kiss.
Yes.
What's that meme with the guy that's got like the salt, like you know what I'm talking about?
The Salt Bay?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's it. It was that. That's perfect. Just that little dash of spice. Got it. I'm going to pull that up. Actually, that was one of the reasons I almost bought that Duke controller, because it had the boot up screen in the Duke controller.
Oh, on the little screen in it. Yeah.
Xbox logo startup. I want to see this now. Just for posterity's sake, we need to show this. What? I don't need to know that. Here. Where's the logo?
Guy's got an intro on his video about an intro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like what the heck? There it is. That's the Xbox intro.
It was like so alien, but also it was like nuclear power inside the Xbox. It was great.
Yeah. Oh god, it's such a good animation. I love the original logo as well. The original logo and like UI, everything to me is just perfect. I love it so much.
They should just go back to that logo.
I'm gonna say something, and you guys will never be able to see it differently after I tell you. Do you know what I thought of when I saw this the first time?
No.
Flubber.
Oh my god, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's the exact same color.
Yep.
I literally can't see that now. That is a movie that had that was Robin Williams, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Love her. That is a blast from the past.
First time I saw that logo, I was like, man, it's Flubber. Anyway, what's that second? I know Will's excited about this second.
Yeah,
topic.
so a potential new Fable game. There's been some leaks and some rumors coming out recently. I don't know what the validity of any of the comments are, but Xbox actually had a tweet that people are really digging into right now, thinking that it's Fable related. Have you seen the tweet about the Fable or the chicken hat for your hero?
I saw that where it was like name 3 companions or something, and it had the guy in a chicken hat.
Mhm.
Yeah, there have been leaks for a while about Fable 4.
Yes.
I'd be surprised if they were fake. Although I've never been the biggest Fable fan, but one thing that would kind of suck is if Lionsgate got, or what was it called? Were they called Lionsgate?
Lion's
Yeah.
Head.
That made it,
Lions.
that's it.
I do that too every time.
I always get one's a film company, one's a game dev, one of the two.
Hey, Lionsgate has expanded to gaming now too. They have some game coming
really?
out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but we discovered that the other day.
They do, and I remember seeing that actually.
It's John Wick, but continue.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. But yeah, it would kind of suck if like they shut Lion's Head down a few years ago, and then now Fable 4 comes out from a different studio.
Mhm.
That would suck a little bit. I mean, I don't know the business behind any of it, but if they shut Lion's Head down to only then make Fable 4 a few years later, then I don't know. That's a bit weird, but we'll have to wait and
Yeah.
I feel the
I
same
feel
way about
uncomfortable
Ensemble
about it.
Studios.
see. True. That's true.
Yeah. At least I think the rumors is Playground Games is making it, so at least it's still being made in the right country.
Oh, they're the Forza guys, right?
Yeah, Forza Horizon.
Yeah, Forza Horizon. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely going to feel different with a new studio and different people behind it, but I'm still excited. Hopefully they don't screw it up.
yeah. If they make it a lot like Fable 3, they'll be good.
No, I want to so mad. Don't bring that up again, Chris.
Will does not like Fable 3, and it happens.
Why so?
To be,
It's a watered down, terrible game. That's where I'll leave it at that. Every
Fair
mechanic doesn't make any sense.
Fair enough. I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah.
The last topic that Will's got for a quick topic here, because I actually let Will write an outline for once, so there's that. There's a new Crash Bandicoot game potentially coming out exclusive to PS5.
Yep.
That would be cool.
Exclusive. Ooh.
Yes, supposedly. Although
Okay.
the last one was a timed exclusive for the PS4, so it may not be like a legitimate exclusive. It may just be that Sony's like, hey, we want a year of this on our console, like they did with the Insane Trilogy. So who knows? But apparently there's a rumor of a new Crash Bandicoot being exclusive to Sony. So
Pretty cool.
on to the meat and potatoes of this podcast today. Halo 2/2 anniversary on the PC. It's not the first time it's come to the PC, but it's the first time we get the anniversary edition, right? Because we had Vista back in 2007, and love it or hate it, it existed. So what do you guys think about Halo 2 coming back to the PC? I watched your playthrough. I thought it was pretty good. Your commentary on it. And generally, you got some pretty good reactions from the audience on your chat. So maybe you'd be a better one to answer that question. What did you really think about it?
I mean, it feels good. For me now, any Halo feels better on keyboard and mouse than it does on controller. I'm just so used to keyboard and mouse now. I know that's going to ruffle some feathers, but I love it. And Halo 2 again feels fantastic on keyboard and mouse. Even like button combos, like BXRing and stuff, still feel really good on keyboard and mouse. The beta or the flight felt really good. I know obviously it wasn't perfect, and there are definitely some issues that I'm forgetting right now, but I did like a full campaign, or all the campaign missions in the flight. I played through all of them, and I only ran into 2 bugs the entire time. And they were the same thing, like the start of like 2 missions, I got a few frame drops. But like other than that, it felt fine. I haven't played much multiplayer, because to be quite honest, I really don't like Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer.
Fair.
I can't bring myself to play it. Like, I love Halo 2's multiplayer. It's my favorite multiplayer. And Halo 2 Anniversary is my least favorite. Again, I could spend hours talking about why. But I think overall it feels really good. Hopefully it releases in a good quality. Hopefully they don't surprise drop it like they did Combat Evolved. Like, that was a good thing to do once, but like, don't make a habit of it, because there was no hype for it, because it just sort of came out and that was it. Like, you got to build up hype. Like, I think that goes without saying. You got to build hype up, like you did with Reach, and it worked really well. Do the same with Halo 2, and especially, please, for the love of God, do not surprise drop Halo 3. Please don't do that.
That would be upset. I would be pretty upset if they surprise drop Halo 3, because I want to be ready. I'm going to take like a week off. No, I'm just kidding. Take like an entire week off of work. No, I'm really excited about Halo 3. I wish they would do an anniversary of Halo 3. That'd be amazing, as long as they don't mess with the multiplayer. But probably not going to happen, because you didn't watch any of our discussions with RS, did you?
No, I haven't been. Nope.
Okay, so we had a discussion on Halo 3 Anniversary, and he brought up a really good point. Potentially something like that would cannibalize sales of Infinite, because people would be so nostalgic for a Halo 3 anniversary, and if they did it well, I could definitely see that being the case.
So unless they bundle it.
Yeah, or that's true.
The thing is, though, even if they bundle it, like even if they do what Infinity Ward did with Call of Duty 4 Remastered, where they bundled that with Infinite Warfare, the only reason they did that was because they knew Infinite Warfare wasn't going to sell well. So they were like, "Damn it, we got to release something they want."
That's fair.
Whereas with like, I don't know, I feel like if they bundled Halo 3 Anniversary with Infinite, it wouldn't cannibalize sales, obviously, but I think it would hurt Infinite. I don't know. I feel like they kind of missed the boat with the Halo 3 Anniversary, honestly. I do genuinely believe that we're going to get it at some point. When that point is, I have no idea. God knows. I mean, it's Halo's 20th anniversary next year, so maybe 2021, or maybe Halo 3's 15th birthday, like 2022. Jesus, we're closer to its 15th birthday than its 10th now, dude. What?
I was thinking maybe 2027 with the Xbox Series XXX.
The Xbox Series Y.
You know what? They're doing
awesome.
this really interestingly. So maybe it'll be the Xbox Series X360.
X360 720 series.
There
you never know.
Yeah, they'll be backwards of what it is now.
Yeah.
It'll make everybody who's dyslexic hate Microsoft.
Oh god, yeah.
So
they definitely have weird naming conventions.
yeah, that was another interesting conversation we had where somebody's like, if you go to a GameStop and you tell somebody you want an Xbox, they'll be like, well, which one do you want? You want the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X? And somebody's just going to be like, you know what? I'll just take a PlayStation.
yeah. Like, I do think Microsoft's naming conventions are going to kind of hurt them a little bit, because they make genuinely no sense whatsoever. Like,
It's
even 360 doesn't make sense. Like, I get why they called it that, but going from Xbox to 360 to One to Series One, or to One S to One X to Series X, there's no continuity there. Whereas PlayStation is PS1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Like, it's the easiest thing to understand on planet Earth. I don't know. I feel like that could end up hurting them.
That was like
They should have kept the Anaconda name. That'd have been really cool. I would like to have ordered the Anaconda.
Yeah. That would have been cool though. Like Scorpio was a cool name as well.
Yeah, it was.
Scorpio. That was sick.
the Xbox One S all digital edition. So is the Xbox One sad?
Yeah. I remember that. Was that the one that got rid of the disc drive on?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No disc drive.
It was truly a sad console.
It really was. It couldn't have anything inserted into it except for USBs.
Oh my gosh, Chris.
I hate to hear it.
I can't believe you went that far.
So here's a real question, all right? Do we think that Halo 2 will do better than CE and Reach at maintaining a player base?
I think it'd be better than CE, but I don't know about Reach.
I think it will help. I think with MCC now, all the games that are being added to it on PC are sort of increasing its sustainability a little bit, like incrementally. So I reckon it will do better than CE, but I reckon overall it will definitely boost MCC's player base. Like, I mean, CE boosted it by quite a lot. It's still not fantastic, but it boosted it by like a good, 4,000 or 5,000 players at least. Like the average about a month after Reach came out was like 3,000 players, which is bad. But a month after CE, it was like 9,000, 10,000. So I think the more games that get added,
the better it'll do.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of like irregardless of what the games are. I do think Halo 3 is going to be the biggest boost, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I think that goes without saying. But again, whether or not that will sustain a player base, I'm not sure. Because Halo 3, I love the game to death. Don't get me wrong, but that game can be infuriating nowadays. In a world of 128 tick servers and low ping, Halo 3 isn't one of those games that can do that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
But I'm excited to play Halo 3 campaign on PC. That's what I'm most excited about, honestly. That and Griffball.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see Griffball come back.
I'm already one of the games I'm most excited for was Halo Reach, and then Halo 2. Those are my two favorite Halo games. So I'm gonna be set after this one.
Yeah, you're almost good to go.
Yeah.
Although ODST to PC will be interesting too, because Firefight.
ODST is going to look good on PC.
Oh, yeah.
At a high field of view, 4K, max settings. Ooh, that's gonna look good.
That baby's gonna scream.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll maintain player base, which is, but I know that ODST and 3 I'm very excited for because those have never come to PC before. So did Reach, but I wasn't nearly as excited for Reach because that was one of those ones where I played it, I think twice, and it was one of the least, other than Halo 5, it was one of the ones I played the least was Reach.
Yeah.
But I did, when I finished it, it was an emotional ending to the campaign, and I did spend a good hour just fighting off the Covenant, like not letting Noble 6 go down.
Yeah. Yeah, Reach is a weird one. Like I hated it when it came out, and then when the only thing I played in Reach, like an original Reach, was the MLG playlist that was like no sprint, no bloom, no armor abilities, like pretty default settings because I just can't stand armor abilities or bloom. And I was like, okay, fair enough. When Reach comes back, maybe I'll give it a second attempt, see if I like it. And to be quite honest, I liked it even less when it came out on PC.
Oh my gosh.
All the issues that I didn't like with it back in the day were exacerbated by like 1,000. Like Bloom is enough to drive me insane. Like, dude, oh god, Bloom with keyboard and mouse is like. There are no words.
I don't know. I played a ton of Halo Reach when it first came out, and I still play it today. So I kind of skipped 3. I didn't I went from 2. I played a ton of Halo 2, and in Halo 3, it just didn't mesh well with me. They changed the way that the bullets actually you had to shoot in front of people and stuff. I just couldn't get behind it.
You didn't like the more accurate bullet physics, no.
Yeah. I need that bullet magnetism.
Shots go so fast. Anyways, do you think 3 is gonna cannibalize all of the 2-player base, or do you think 2 will maintain when 3 comes out?
That's a good question actually, because on actual MCC, there's been a bit of that. Like Halo 2 and Halo C's population on Xbox aren't quite as high as Halo 3. So I think it will do, because Halo 3 is the one that everyone gravitates towards. Halo 3 is like the game that everyone is waiting for. But I'm not sure. That's a good question. I guess we'll kind of have to wait and see. I think Halo 2 and Halo CE and Reach will always have their sort of diehard niche community who want to keep playing those games. But I think the general population is going to gravitate towards Halo 3.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's
even with the updated multiplayer on 2.
Oh yeah, I think so. Because again, Halo 2 Anniversary, at least in my opinion, feels kind of weird. It doesn't feel particularly nice to play. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but Halo 3 to me feels a lot nicer. So if you were to ask me, I'd say I'd pick Halo 3 any day of the week, and I imagine that quite a few other people will do. Even if not for that reason, even if just for nostalgia. Like, the amount of nostalgia tied to Halo 3 is more than probably any game out there, I would say. I would honestly make a guess that Halo 3 has the most nostalgia tied to it in the entire gaming industry, and that alone is going to be the biggest pull, I think.
I actually agree with you. I think we've covered that before, where I talked about how the release of Halo 3 was probably the most hype for a video game I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
Because the commercials were just insane. It was at the peak of YouTube and E3, and everything was whoosh, everything's amazing, right? Halo 3 is coming out. Get ready, right? Finish the fight. I could not get enough of that campaign before that game started. The marketing campaign was one of the best I've ever seen.
It was really good.
Business students should study that, in my opinion.
I did like the ad for Halo 2 where he shoots himself out of the ship without the bomb.
Oh, yeah, before he gave the Covenant back their bomb, when he just jumped out for no reason.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, do you think it would be cool if they would release classic Halo 2 multiplayer on PC? Untouched?
Do you mean the original Xbox
version?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say no to that. I wouldn't say no to that, because I know there are some differences between Vista and original Halo 2. Like, for example, I believe there's no fire rate cap on the carbine on the version in MCC, so you can, with a mouse, you can really spam the carbine. Really spam it. Whereas in the original Xbox version, you couldn't. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no to that.
I think that would be something that would be cool to have just in the playlist, hey, Halo 2 Classic, and you could play it that way. Even with the updated grade, even with the updated
they'd have to
graphics.
redo the entire code though, because it's built all off of the Vista version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about it though. Computers are strong enough to emulate Xbox now at this point. They could probably make it happen if they really wanted to.
I mean, if they want to, I would not say no to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no to it. I just don't have much hope.
Yeah, I can't see that happening. What
Yeah.
I would like, again, which even less of a chance of this happening, is a Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer that's actually Halo 2 Anniversary and isn't Halo 4 without sprint. Like,
Yes.
that's the main reason that I don't like Halo 2 Anniversary, because it is Halo 4, just in Halo 2 maps without sprint and loadouts. And to me, Halo 4's engine doesn't feel nice, like, at all, whereas Halo 2's is like butter, like absolute butter. I'd love to see Halo 2, classic Halo 2 multiplayer with like button combos, and the original maps and physics and everything with like modern graphics. But I don't think we're ever going to get that. I think the closest we'll ever get to that is modders, but I don't know.
Well, with that being said, is there anything else we want to say about Halo 2 Anniversary before we conclude Monday's podcast?
It feels good. I'm looking forward to the launch. I hope that they don't surprise drop it this time, but we'll have to wait and see. Time will tell.
If you are going to surprise drop it, let HiddenXperia know before. No.
I'd like to at least get one video ready before.
Yeah, exactly.
As always, I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
I'm HiddenXperia.
And we will see you
On next CHRILLCAST. Bye, guys.
tomorrow.